It's a loss of 3. Brings up second and 13.
Herbert will give this one to Eckler. They'll get a couple yards back, but not more than that. They'll be left with 12 yards to go on third down.
19-yard line. That's a gain of 2. Brings up third and 12.
Herbert. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Neville Gallimore powering his way in and burying him.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. And now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but he slowed his momentum. Taken down right after. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And only a couple for him there as the tackle is made at the 42. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. 3rd and short yardage. Prescott. Open man is Noah Brown. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he is going to lose yardage here. Great effort by Derwin James on the stop. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Throwing. Prescott. And incomplete on the deep ball.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. He's got this to Williams, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Play action. It's Herbert. Finding Williams once more, complete. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
17 more yards. That's another Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
19 Charger, 19 Charger. Back to 60.
On 1st down, Justin Herbert. He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end. Touchdown, Chargers. Gerald Everett, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Chargers put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point up and through. And that makes the score 7-0. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott, flush to his right. That is caught by Lamb. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Play fake. Here's Prescott. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game. It has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 15-yard line. A good pickup there at 22. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Here's Pollard again. And he stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult in that situation.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And the Chargers are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
And he'll take this one up to about the 13.
It's a gain of 5.
A give, Eckler running to the right. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line.
A gain of 6. And the Chargers are
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Another try after the first down sack. Herbert working the middle here. That's complete to Everett, the tight end. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And this is caught by Williams. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
A gain of 28 more yards.
This out quickly to Williams. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. At the Cowboys' 30.
Herbert off the play action. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Back to throw here, Herbert. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. And he is going to have the Chargers first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
That's another Chargers first down.
Again, Herbert. He dumps it to Eckler underneath. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Cowboys' 16-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Herbert. Quick slant complete to Keenan Allen. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
13 yards on the play. Complete to Keenan Allen.
Caught left side, Williams. Touchdown! Mike Williams on the touchdown throw from Justin Herbert. And the Chargers go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're certainly in need of some kind of points here before the end of the half. A field goal or something. Being shut out right now, they could really use some momentum before they head into halftime. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up the touchdown.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. First down, Prescott. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, there's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Looking deep for Hilton. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either, so certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that rush coming, and he's taken down. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Pollard going to try the right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 62 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Third quarter now from SoFi Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Over the middle, complete. That's Schultz. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Trying to run forward with Pollard. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Going to run again here with Pollard. Oh, and fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Prescott from the gun. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Schultz. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys are back within a score. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7.
14, Cowboys 7.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
First down, and they stick with Eckler. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 46-yard line.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. They snap it to Herbert. And Allen's got it.
And they'll work this down inside the 30. So the drive stays alive after the 4th down conversion. 1st and 10 inside the 30.
Running on 1st down, Eckler. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Once more, here's Eckler. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked out before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A 2-yard loss on the play. It's 3rd and 11.
Gonna throw on 3rd down with Herbert. He'll get this to Eckler. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Allen, the man in motion left. And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to make it a 2-score game. And his kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7.
So that's CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready?
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a two-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly.
And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 40-yard line.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Prescott. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football. And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. It's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
It's Eckler again. And for a second straight play, that Cowboy defense gets him to the ground behind the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. It's now 3rd and 13.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Anthony Brown. There he goes left side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
The Charger drive about to get going.
And now this fourth quarter becoming very interesting. That pick six makes this a one-score game. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how aggressive they choose to be.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Chargers first down.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down.
And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. That is caught. It's Williams. Touchdown, L.A.
Mike Williams
with his 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Chargers use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Now comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score. Chargers 24. Cowboys 14.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shouldering the ball carrier, and down he goes.
Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11.
Sometimes being a linebacker in the middle of the field is kind of like being a doctor on the field. You got to make the right diagnosis. Here he correctly sets his run and shoots through to make the play in the backfield.
And good pursuit yet again by the Chargers as they stuff him behind the line.
And that's exactly what offenses try to avoid by using motion and throwing different formations up. They hate when he can draw a bead on the play, get a running start, and make a big play behind the line of scrimmage as he did just there.
The Cowboys on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Derwin James with a pick. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football. And they'll take possession already in the red zone.
You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the prove. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the prove. You gotta choose. Yeah, I jump out the booth. Then I might hop through the roof. Count on the rings. My team is the truth, but they some liars to you. And they never sing, but they always shoot. And all of their diamonds are new. And that's why I'm here with villain, cause I really get it. And I need all my honeys in blue. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the proof. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the proof. You gotta choose. Make a choice. I need 100 pack for my boys. Be hating and talking and hating. I bet you I kill the noise. I've been a man like I'm Peyton. I boost up my rating. You know how I play.